Tony Shaw is having the day off, and just to sit in his chair, we invited him in here because of the events of this week and for lots of other reasons, because we think he's a good bloke. Dean Mighell, former member of the Australian Labor Party until he got flicked out by some names that we'll probably drop in a moment, but former union heavyweight. Dean, good morning.
Comrade Justin, lovely to be here.
Good to have you here. So just a busy old week for your lot?
Yeah, well,
your old lot, your old mates?
My old party, it is. Well, it's been a Shakespearean tragedy, that has been somewhat amazing entertainment for a lot of people, but you've got to say, where is the Labor Party now? I mean, have we really forgotten what Kevin Rudd was like? Have we forgotten how low he was regarded not just by the public but by his colleagues?
But he's changed, Dean. He's a new guy. He listens to people more now. He's hip. He's going after young people and.
Yeah, oh well, I think if the Australian electorate thinks that Kevin Rudd's changed from what he really is, I think there's someone said to me, they said, look, the only people that like Kevin Rudd are the people that haven't met him. I thought that was a bit harsh. But it's been an amazing week. I mean, Julia Gillard departed. I thought she departed with such dignity and was so natural. And you think back, and I think a lot of public are going, geez, we'd have more faith in the politician if they're honest. Show us who you are. We saw the wooden schoolmistress, Julia Gillard, not quite able to connect, did some marvellous things. Full credit to her in a very difficult situation. The dignity of which she left Parliament was amazing.
Anything you want to talk about with Dean? 96900 693, outside of Melbourne, 1332. Jump in at any time. When did you still have a lot of mates that have your mobile phone number and you have theirs. When did you know that Kevin Rudd had the numbers to do this all over again?
There was very strong speculation probably about 3 weeks ago that a serious push was on. I think it was a poll-driven reaction from the party. And, there was a lot of talk about that he actually did have the numbers this time. The Simon Crean attempted coup sometime earlier. Maybe he had the numbers then. It wasn't pushed. This time it was some certain, I think, leading up to the last couple of weeks.
Tell me this. Bill Shorten, you have known Bill Shorten for how many years?
25 years.
A caller, and I don't say this lightly, I know we do it with a bit of fun, but a caller called him Bill the Knife, a name that has been picked up again in the Herald Sun this morning. His role in this, can he politically, morally and personally come back from the decision that he made this week?
I've been a critic and a fan of Bill Shorten. I think he's got real Labor ethics. I think he will be the next Labor Prime Minister, to be honest.
I know you've said that before. Do you really believe that he's going to be the next Labor Prime Minister?
Look, it's my view, Justin. This is a quote from Bill, but I think he reckons Kevin Rudd is an asshole, to be honest. I don't think there's any love lost there. Not the only one. I don't think there's any love lost there. However, I think Bill's motivated by what's in the best interest of the party. I don't think he loves Kevin Rudd, but he saw Labor headed to an absolute...
Does he just like his career a little more?
Look, no one will ever accuse Bill of being shy or lacking confidence, and I think he believes in himself. He believes in what he believes in, and that one day he'll make a great Prime Minister, and I think he will. But I think this time he put the interests of the party first. I think he turned his back on people that would try and pressure him to do the other way, and I think the sole motivation with him was his love of the Labor Party to say, I don't want to see it destroyed. And it wasn't an anti-Gillard thing, and it certainly wasn't a pro-Rudd thing. That's my honest view.
And now, Kevin Rudd, if Kevin Rudd turned around to you and said, Dean, look, listen, me old mucker, so, that thing, sorry about the crack about the thing a couple of years ago, come on back, be part of the Labor Party. I mean, you Bobcatters Australia Party, you're going to do some help putting their IR policy together, is that still on?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. If he said, please don't do that, please come back to the Labor Party, we'll give you pre-selection for something, would you like a Senate ticket? We will help you out. What would you say?
Well, I'm expecting a call from the old Rudster any moment, actually, to say, listen, have a crack at Lawler, son. Maybe not. No.
Would you take it if it was if Lawler was there, if the Prime Minister, Julia Gillard's old seat was sitting there, would you slide into it? Would you take it?
Never been keen on a political career. Had those opportunities so many times over the years, but sort of loved my union more. I'd be interested in this. I tell you what, I'd inject a few good old-fashioned Labor values and a bit of dead set, this is what you get type media performance, and I think I would engage a fair bit better than most of them in there.